What's up, everybody? It's Chris from Grounded Beef. I'm just here today. It's kind of raining outside, so I'm gonna go over with you how to cut up a chicken. So when you buy said chicken, the whole bird, like I said in another video, you can get multiple meals out of one chicken. So if you go buy a fresh chicken from a farm, say me, or any other farmer, just get to know a farmer, you can maximize your money. So, or your purchase, I mean. So here's your chicken. So what I do is I take and cut the wings. So you go down. I'll try to go slow. You go down on an angle, and you find that knuckle. There's a knuckle in there. You cut around there and pull it down so you can get to the knuckle. Then you cut through that knuckle. It's pretty easy if you find the right spot. And then you have your wing. Okay? We'll come back to that. Then same thing on the other side. You pull it up, cut the skin down at a 45-degree angle-ish. Then you go and once you cut that white knuckle, you cut right through it. Just like that. There's your other one. Like I said, we'll come back to those. Now you got your bird. You get the rest of your bird. So you want to cut the legs and thighs off. So I make a slit. It's not very good. I guess I'm not showing it to you very good, but make a slit down and cut right along this bone. Right here, there's a bone right here. You cut the meat, but you push the knife up against the bone and go right around the bone. Just like that. Then you just follow that bone down, and then there's another knuckle. You pull it apart, just like that, and then you see your knuckle right there. That'll break apart, and you just cut through that. Then cut the skin. And there's your leg and thigh. We'll come back to that too. You can do more stuff with that. Same thing on this side. Cut through that skin. Down. Push on it. Pulls apart. There's that bone again. And just cut right through there. If it doesn't cut easy, just move your knife a little bit. It should cut right through that. Then you get to your boneless breast. Okay, so you stand it up. You go right down the backbone. You follow the bone. Then you get to the backside here. You go right around that. That's a wishbone. Right down, just like that. And it'll peel apart. Just like that. And then in here is a tenderloin. That's your tenderloin. You want to save that. That's good meat. So again, you just go right down. I can't really show you, I guess, but you just ride it right down the bone. And there's some tissue in there. Like there's some tissue. You just cut along that, or along the bone. Down along the rib cage. So just keep cutting that skin off. And then flop that down, and then there's a little, like a little tendon here. I just go under that, cut that off so it stays on there. You can cut that so it stays on the breast and then cut it off later. And then just cut through, just like that. Now, you have this. This over here is your tenderloin. So you cut that off, okay? Then you flip it over and you cut the skin off. Unless you want to leave the skin on, then you leave the skin on, obviously. But you just keep cutting the skin off of there and it should just peel right off. Just like that. Okay, there's your skin. And then you got a breast. Nice boneless, skinless breast. Then you do the same on the other side. Go down that, go right down that backbone. Just like that. Okay, same thing. Go down the wishbone. There's your wishbone. Right there. If you want to cut that out later and dry it and make a wish, have at it. So this chicken was about 4 pounds. So it would cost you about 13 bucks. Which you say is a lot, but it's way better than what you get in the store. And it's made in America. And you can make 4 or 5 dinners out of this. So see that tenderloin, or that little tendon I left in there that time. You just cut it out. Just cut it out without losing too much meat. You can leave it in and cook it up and pull it out when you eat it. It's just tough, that's all. Alright, again, you got your tenderloin. Lop that off. Put it with the other one. Take your skin. Just start it somewhere, and I think the knife's getting a little dull. And just peel that off of there till you get it over to the edge of the meat. Then cut the skin off. Just like that. There's your other breast. Okay, so say you took 2 chickens, then your carcass. So say you took 2 chickens. Let me get a towel here. Okay, so now you have all this. Let's see. So you have your wings. Okay, so say you took 2 chickens. So you have wings. Have a nice pizza on Sunday with some wings. That's what we do. We bake them up. I'll cut these apart. Then you have your legs and thighs. You can cook them together, or you can lop them apart. Now, a lot of people don't like the leg. They don't like the dark meat. Again, you just find that joint, pull it apart, cut it. Some people don't like the dark meat. Some people do. Some people like the woman usually likes the breast meat and the guy likes the dark meat. So you could do it that way. You can, I'll cut this one. You just find that sweet spot and you go right through there. The knife is getting dull. Okay. So now you have, on one chicken, you have 2 breasts, or 2 thighs, 2 legs, 2 breasts, 2 tenderloins, and on a whole chicken you have 2 wings. You can cut the wing tips off. It's not going too good, but you get the idea. I don't want to make the video too long. Then you can zip down through here. There you have your wing, your drum, and your flats, as my wife calls them. So now, if you took 2 whole chickens, you'll have 4 breasts, 4 tenderloins that you could cook up with the breasts, or cook them up separately for something. You can do the leg and the thigh, or the thighs one night. You can do 4 thighs, and then 4 legs another night. And then you got the wings. And then you take the carcass. If you have 2, you throw, or 1, you throw them in the pot on a Sunday. It makes your house smell nice, and you cook all this down. You just let it cook for hours, and you have amazing soup broth full of nutrients. So, yeah, I thought I'd just bring that to you today. You can buy them whole. You know, when they're fresh, we sell them whole when we process them, and then people cut them up, and then they sell them, or not sell them, they freeze them, and they eat them up through the winter. So it saves you some money. So if you average that, whatever, $13 a bird out, you get probably 4 or 5 good dinners out of that. All right, so I hope that helps somebody. I hope it helps save you some money and eat some good food. And that's all I have for today. And remember, get to know a farmer. And I will talk to you later.